Assalamualaikum and good morning. Introduction to Marketing Research and Analytics. Welcome everyone. Today we're starting one of the most important foundations in modern marketing, which is Marketing Research and Analytics. In today's data-driven world, companies don't succeed because of luck. They succeed because they understand their customers, they study the market, and they make decisions based on real evidence. Marketing research helps us uncover what is happening in the marketplace, while analytics give us the power to predict what will happen next. So in the next few minutes, we are going to explore how research and analytics work together, how metrics guide performance, and how modeling supports strategic decision making. By the end, you will see how these tools shape the marketing strategies of the most successful brands in the world. Now move on to the second slide. Let's begin with the basics. Marketing research is the systematic process of collecting, analyzing, and interpreting marketing information. According to Colby, it helps us understand customer behavior, preferences, and even competitor movements. In other words, it gives us a true picture of what's going on in the market. Marketing analytics, meanwhile, focuses on turning raw data into meaningful insights. Hare and his colleagues describe it as a discipline that uses data and technology to predict behavior, uncover patterns, and improve decision quality. When we combine research with analytics, we get a complete understanding of the market. Research explains what is happening right now, and analytics explains why it's happening and what will likely happen next. This combination is what makes modern marketing so powerful. Now, to the third slide, industrial application. To understand how important these tools are, let's look at real examples from companies we already know. First, Grab. Grab uses research and analytics to predict peak demand, allocate drivers efficiently, and optimize pricing. That's why their service feels responsive. Second, Shopee. Analyze your browsing patterns to show you the right products at exactly the right time. That's analytics in action. And lastly, Starbucks. Starbucks conduct location research, customer preference studies, and menu testing before launching new stores or products. These companies don't just rely on creativity, they rely on insights. Research and analytics allow them to design better experiences, serve customers more effectively, and stay ahead of competition.
Alright, thank you Hidayat. Now, we are moving on to the slide 4, importance of marketing research. Why is marketing research so important? Because it reduces uncertainty. Whenever a company releases a new product, change its pricing, and enter a new market, the risks are huge. Marketing research helps companies see clearly. It reveals what customers want, what they are willing to pay for, and which needs are not being met. It identifies opportunities early and avoids costly mistakes. Corp emphasize that research builds some confidence. Instead of guessing, marketers act based on facts, and when your decisions are grounded in evidence, you will deliver stronger strategies, better product, and more satisfied customer. Now, moving on to the slide 5. Key decision areas supported by research. Marketing research supports some of the most critical decisions a business makes. In product development, research uncovers which features customers are truly care about. In pricing decision, research determines how much value customers perceive and how price sensitive they are. In promotion, it guides message creation, media choice, and campaign design. And in segmentation and targeting, research helps identify which customer group are the most profitable and the most responsive. This decision shapes the entire direction of a company, and research ensures that every one of them is aligned with a real market needs.
Next, let's look at metrics, because the saying is true: what gets measured gets managed. According to Palmatier and colleagues, the most important marketing metrics include conversion rate, customer lifetime value, customer acquisition cost, and churn rate. Conversion rate tells us how effectively marketing efforts turn interest into action. Customer lifetime value shows us how valuable each customer will be over time. Customer acquisition cost tells us how expensive it is to attract new customers, and churn rate reveals how many customers we are losing. These metrics give marketers a clear scorecard. They help us understand whether our strategies are working, where improvements are needed, and how we can increase profitability. Metrics turn marketing from guesswork into a measurable, accountable function. They highlight what's working, what's underperforming, and which areas require attention. Metrics guide resource allocation include: should we spend more on ads, should we invest in retention, or should we improve customer service? Metrics also connect marketing activities to financial results. They make it clear whether our efforts are producing value or draining resources. For marketers, these numbers are not just statistics, they are decision-making tools that ensure every action is purposeful and strategic.
Now let's move on to slide 8, which is modeling, one of the most advanced and powerful part of marketing analytics. Marketing model allow us to understand relationship, predict outcome, and optimize decision. According to Hare and Palmatier, the key model includes segmentation model, regression analysis, forecasting models, and customer lifetime value model. Segmentation model helps identify group of customers who behave similarly. Regression analysis measures how different marketing variables influence performance. Forecasting model predict future trends and demand pattern. And CLV model estimate the long-term value customer will bring to the business. This model provides clarity, depth, and strategic direction. Moving on to slide 9, which is application of modeling in strategic planning. When these models are applied to real business situation, marketing becomes far more effective. Forecasting model help predict sales and adjust inventory or staffing. Regression reveals which marketing action produce the highest return. Segmentation models help company personalize message and target the right customer. CLV models ensure long-term profitability by focusing on valuable customers. In strategic planning, this model guides companies towards smarter investment and more competitive strategies that help businesses stay ahead, respond faster, and operate more efficiently. Now, let's look at the last slide, which is the marketing research process and integration. Finally, all of these tools operate with a structured marketing research process. The 5-step process: defining the problem, developing the plan, collecting data, analyzing data, and presenting insight. This will ensure that research is systematic and reliable. Koch and Bolton and Brace highlight that this structure is crucial for producing high-quality insight. When we integrate research, analytics, metrics, and modeling, we get a complete, powerful marketing framework. Research provides understanding, analytics provide accuracy, metric provide measurement, and model provide prediction. Together, they create a strategic system that allows companies to make a smarter decision, reduce risks, and deliver more value. This is the heart of a data-driven marketing, and it is what separates good companies from great ones. So in summary, marketing research and analytics are just academic ideas. They are essential tools that drive today business success. They help companies understand their customer, shape their strategies, and plan for the future with clarity and confidence. By mastering this concept, you're just not learning marketing, you're learning how to think like a strategist, a decision maker, and a leader in the digital economy. Thank you for watching.